All right, Blizzard, look, I'm going to at least need you to take me out to dinner before you absolutely shaft me the way you're shafting me right now. This Overwatch 2 pricing came out, and we're going to talk about it. I'm LittleBobby here with 59 Gaming Direct. Today, we're going to be talking about Blizzard's blog post announcing the Overwatch 2 Invasion mode, which is coming out in August, on the August 10th. And all the updates that are coming with it, how it is compared to like the old hero mode that they promised, and the fact that they've announced pricing for it. So we're going to read through their blog post. We're going to have it up on the screen as well if you kind of want to read through. We'll also interject some gameplay and things like that that has been shown off. So here they say, introducing our most exciting season yet, Overwatch 2 Invasion. There's a new threat to the world as the invasion of Null Sector begins. The world is thrust into chaos, and it's up to the generation of heroes to save, up to a new generation of heroes to save the day. Overwatch 2 Invasion brings new story missions, an all-new PvP core game mode, new ways to build your skills to your favorite heroes, and yes, a new support hero. So that all actually sounds okay, right? Not quite what we were promised, but it sounds okay. Find out how you can jump into the action with the Overwatch 2 Invasion Ultimate Bundle, earn and collect new legendary skins, and get a head start in the upcoming Null Sector themed Premier Battle Pass. So yes, if you haven't heard, Invasion mode not only is going to have the PVE mode, but you're also going to have a Battle Pass if you want to get the most out of that content. Which does not surprise me too much, considering that's basically been the reason for Overwatch 2. At this point, I'm convinced they knew before Overwatch 2 came out that they weren't going to be able to do the hero mode the way they promised. And they put it out anyway to switch to the free-to-play model and make it so that they could FOMO with microtransactions and battle passes and things like that. That's just kind of how things are working in gaming right now. The rise of Null Sector begins with new story missions. In 0 Hour, we saw the rogue Omnic group Null Sector invade Paris. It was thanks to Winston, Tracer, Mei, and a handful of other heroes that the city was saved from destruction. However, the global invasion has only just begun. Null Sector is bringing utter destruction to every city and seems to have an ulterior motive to kidnap Omnics for an unknown purpose. It's up to the new Overwatch team to find out what their plans are and put a stop to them. But they'll need help from past allies and new faces alike if they hope to stand a chance. In Overwatch 2 Invasion, you and your friends can take on 3 action-packed missions that take place in Rio de Janeiro, Toronto, and Gothenburg. Massive maps with complex objectives and an in-depth storyline that will guide you along the way. You'll fight against the intensified forces of Null Sector, who will continue to attack you until you've completely dismantled them. Stay alert for challenging enemies that haven't been encountered before, such as the powerful artillery and the deadly stalkers. You can get started on your mission to save the world with Overwatch 2 Invasion bundle for $15 US. The bundle includes access to the Overwatch 2 Invasion story missions during the season and permanently after. 1,000 Overwatch coins equal to the Premium Battle Pass, $10 USD. A brand new Sojourn Legendary Skin, a $19 USD value. Permanent access to Sojourn as a playable hero for new players, unlocked upon completing story mission challenges. The Overwatch 2 Invasion bundle is intended to give new and veteran players alike the opportunity to explore this brand new story arc while giving them additional coins to unlock the Premium Battle Pass or to buy cosmetic content for their favorite hero. You can also upgrade to the Overwatch 2 Ultimate Invasion bundle for $40 US, and you will have access to all of the above, as well as the Null Sector Premium Battle Pass with 20 Battle Pass skips, which is $30 USD value, an additional 1,000 Overwatch coins, for a total of 2,000 Overwatch coins, a $20 USD value, and 2 additional legendary skins for Cassidy and Kiriko, a $38 USD value. So basically, they start off this thing going, hey, there's going to be new content. Here's how you get to play it, by buying these sets, right? You don't get to play this unless you pay for it. This is a free-to-play game, but this is, now they're charging for story content. And that was always a plan. Like, don't let anyone fool you. That was always the plan. They were going to charge for story content and all that. But they've already admitted the scope of everything, we've had to tone it way down. So now they're trying to play it up like we're going to have massive maps, complex objectives, in-depth storyline that's going to guide you along. Yeah, okay, you've already told us that you can't achieve what you promised and what you said you wanted to achieve. So like, why are you feeling it necessary? Because to me, as I said earlier, the Junkenstein event, that was pretty big. pretty cool objectives as you went through, right? Nothing super complex, but there were objectives, different parts and things. So if we're gonna get something like that, that's gonna be our 3 missions. Like, those missions are fine, but that's not what we were promised. And then to say, oh yeah, so we're not gonna give you what you promised, but you still gotta pay $15 to just play it. And sure, you get Overwatch coins, so you can buy the battle pass if you get that, which that's at least nice. They're giving you enough to buy the battle pass, and I will concede, giving enough to buy the battle pass, that is very generous, I guess we could say, especially considering how Blizzard's handling this. But then charging $40 for another bundle, right? For the battle pass with 20 battle pass tier skips, which, you know, one battle pass tier skip is like $1, if not more. So that's, you know, that adds up. An additional 1,000 Overwatch coins, so then you have some for a skin or something, I guess, or, you know, a trinket to put on your gun or weapon, let's say. And then 2 additional legendary skins for Cassidy and Kiriko, $38 USD value. That value is the value because they dictate what the value is. Realistically, it has no value, so cool, I guess. But it's already starting off not really telling us that much, but definitely making sure we know how much it costs and what you're going to get out of it. This is what it is. Okay, after that, we have an all-new co-op event. In addition to story missions, you'll be able to take part in new bonus co-op missions on King's Row. Explore all new areas of the King's Row map, as well as guide a well-armed TS1 push bot on a mission to save Iggy and the rest of the Omnic underworld from Null Sector. You'll face new objectives along with Null Sector enemies that may somehow feel familiar. Okay, so new kind of like push map on King's Row with a bot against the same PVE enemies that we've played before. Cool. Turning up the competition with Flashpoint. Also launching with Overwatch 2's Invasion is Flashpoint, a whole new PvP core game mode available for all players in quick play or competitive play. This is okay if you're a multiplayer fan for Overwatch. I like to play it for fun sometimes. I'm not into it hardcore, but every once in a while I'll hop in for a few games, but I never play competitive. I play quick play all the time. This mode will feature 2 new locales that are Overwatch 2's biggest PvP maps to date. Okay, new PvP maps. Teams will fight for control of key positions across maps called flashpoints, aiming to capture 3 of them before their opponents do. You have no time to relax once a point is captured, as the next one will already be waiting. Not only will this mode test your mechanical skills, but also your ability to plan ahead. Stopping opponents from moving on to the next flashpoint will be a huge key to victory. I see like Tracer being just such a huge crutch for every team. Tracer's going to be like the key to this, just to be able to get on the point, get off the point, rewind, basically stay alive, right? Zip in and out. It's going to be a cluster, let's say. But it does sound like it could be fun. In quick play, I could tell you if I'm competitive, I don't know how this is going to work, how it's going to feel, but with quick play, I could see this definitely being a fun arcadey mode that you can just kind of get into. Offering new ways to master your skills. Finally, we're introducing a new way to play and practice your favorite heroes with Hero Mastery Mode. These engaging training courses are specifically designed for each select hero, testing your skills with their abilities. Hero Mastery will also feature global leaderboards to showcase the top performing hero masters across the world. Overwatch 2 Invasion will be launching their first courses for a selection of heroes, with more to come in further seasons. The practice range is also getting its first major update this season, with brand new firing range to hone your aim with any hero, including dozens of practice settings and multiple targets to choose from. Both of these updates will be available for all players starting August 10th. That actually sounds okay. I got excited because I didn't know what this Hero Mastery Mode was. I thought, oh, are they trying to bring in something like the hero, they said we were going to have a hero like skills, like be able to like fine tune our skills and really customize the hero. And I thought maybe they're going to bring in like a smaller version of that as they went through, and it doesn't look like that's it. But this seems like kind of fun, right? Like a time trial mode where if you're really good with Pharah and they have like flight objectives, well, you have to fly through and shoot targets, right? Or with Tracer, right, you have to use her rewind to go in somewhere and get out really quickly. Stuff like that. That could be really fun. And it's definitely a new way to play the game, which is cool. Again, is it what they promised? No. And it's just disappointing when they talk about, like the new hero update, and they introduce something called Hero Mastery, and it has nothing to do with that. Maybe that's just me. New to Overwatch 2. If you are new to our universe and looking to jump into the PvP fray, you'll be able to jump into the Overwatch 2 Hero Collection, available starting August 10th for $5 USD. This starter bundle includes access to all our legacy heroes, 3 legacy epic skins, along with 1,500 Overwatch credits to purchase additional cosmetics in the hero gallery. You can also choose to unlock all of the above, plus the 6 new heroes to Overwatch 2: Sojourn, Junker Queen, Kiriko, Ramatra, Lifeweaver, and the new support hero coming August 10th with the Overwatch 2 complete hero collection for $20 USD. You'll also receive 1,000 Overwatch coins to spend in the shop and 3 legacy legendary skins. So for me, I unlocked Kiriko and Ramatra, Lifeweaver, and the new support hero coming for $20. Basically, to unlock those, I'd have to pay $20 anyway, so there's no reason for me, if I want to have all the heroes unlocked, not to do that. Plus, you get some skins and coins. That's bad news for anyone who's kept up with the game, because you just kind of got shafted. But yeah, I guess if you are new, that's a good deal, right? Again, trying to get you into the spending currency thing by giving you that 1,000 Overwatch coins to spend. And then 3 legacy legendary skins. New adventures await. There's a lot coming when Overwatch 2 Invasion launches August 10th. We'll be showing gameplay for this, much of this new content later this summer, including during Overwatch 2 Invasion reveal live stream on June 21st. So that's in about a week, and we'll see that. We'll definitely cover that here, so keep your eyes out. Follow us at PlayOverwatch on Twitter for more updates. Don't forget to keep an eye out for updates for our newest hero 2, which will shine more light on in the future. Log into Overwatch 2 starting June 13th for Season 5. That's today that we're recording this, so I might actually check that out. Featuring a new mythic skin for Tracer, available in the Premium Battle Pass. I think I did see images of that. The new set, I believe, for Season 5 is like a mythic RPG, like fantasy RPG style, and Tracer's like an elf or something. And it looks okay if you're into that. I like fantasy stuff, right? Like Fable, right? I was excited about that. Along with the new game mode and seasonal events for everyone to play. We'll be highlighting what's to come into Season 5 in another blog tomorrow. I think that some of this stuff is good, but again, I can't feel good about the fact that they're charging for access to something that it feels like we were already getting, right? The hero mastery is just like training courses, but it more advanced, right? They haven't changed their training course since Overwatch 1. Most of the aim trainer stuff that I've done in Overwatch 2 has been like in custom games. There's some great ones. So what I guarantee happened is they went through those custom games, found like some of the most popular ones, and then kind of cannibalized them. And they're like, oh, look, there are new training courses now that you can use. There are advanced training courses. I do think kind of like time trial challenge map thing for every hero is cool. That's something they should have had a long time ago, right? They can help you learn how to play a hero. If you get good with that hero in those circumstances of the time trial, that means you're learning how to use all their abilities to their, to their maximum potential. But the missions, $15, $40 if you want like the top tier, right? And sure, that does come with some unnecessary extra stuff, but like you're at least paying $15 for something that we've basically been given for free up until now. I don't really care for that too much. Overwatch 2, like, started off strong. You know, if you've been around here for a while, we covered Overwatch 2 quite a bit when it came out. And then we kind of fell off because it just, like, we were waiting for PVE, and the PvP just, like, wasn't seeing changes fast enough. And the changes weren't good enough, right? There's still just too much, like, bland. Like, it's the same few heroes that tend to cycle in and out of the meta. And so, overall, this is just a poor update. And it's not a good look for Blizzard, honestly. Hopefully we can see some really good changes, and if these missions do come out and they're phenomenal, like I'm gonna check out reviews before I pay them any more money. But if they do that, they'll probably get $35 from me, right? For the 15 for the thing, and then the 20 for the 2 new heroes plus the whatever skins and that mega hero pack. But overall, like, this doesn't feel great. As someone who like supported Overwatch going to Overwatch 2 and wanted the PvE mode, I have expected more. I didn't expect it to take them a year to get any kind of, big PvE stuff out. And then I didn't expect it to just be like the seasonal missions that they normally do anyway, except, all the time. You can play them all the time. Well, cool. Why don't you just make Junkenstein playable all the time, or the old null sector? Like, I don't know. Overwatch 2 is kind of feels like it's in like some of a death spiral. Like, I don't hear people talk about Overwatch 2 at all anymore. It seems like Blizzard's always trying to be like, look at the new things we're doing, look how great Overwatch 2 is, and there's like no reception. I wanted Overwatch 2 to be great, but this ain't it, Blizzard. So like I said, take me out to dinner. before you give me the shaft. That's all I ask. But let us know down in the comments below. What do you think of this Overwatch 2 blog post and them charging you $15 for like story missions when all the story content we've had in the past, be it, you know, novelty like Junkenstein or like, you know, actual story missions like Null Sector. What do you think about that? Are you okay with that? Do you think like, hey, it's going to be worth it because maybe they're bigger, they are more complex? Or are you kind of with me like, yeah, they're going to be there, but they'll probably be very similar to what we already play, right? One of them's, I mean, they fully admitted one of them is push the robot, push the robot, but PVE, right? And, you know, I know how much everybody loves push modes in Overwatch, so let me know down in the comments, guys. I would love to hear from you. Again, I'm LittleBobby here at 59 Gaming Direct, and we're going to be covering all sorts of news. We're still getting out our Starfield stuff. As new information has come out, we're updating that. So I'm going to try and be recording that later tonight. You'll probably see it within the next few days. Otherwise, yeah, let us know down in the comments below. And hey, if you're new here and you made it this far, consider subscribing and hitting that like button. If you really like the content, make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the news, reviews, and everything we present here on 59 Gaming Direct. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon.